Keenum to throw on second down. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down.
You can't catch the third drop
but
ball.
We keep stats on everything, don't we? This is one that you don't want to have. That's his second drop right here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say only in the first quarter. Certainly a shift that he wants to right quickly. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's third and long. Off play action. Keenum. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it. And he fires one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 11. Now it's the former Bronco. This is C.J. Anderson. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
You're set. 180. 133.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Anderson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here's Newton now on second down.
I do it! Oh!
Down he goes. Newton's Super Bowl nemesis, Von Miller. Coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Yeah, this is my nemesis. My nemesis. I know he coming every play.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Nigga come out 3 deep on me.
Here's Newton. Screenplay, Anderson.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
At the 23.
They come out 3 deep on me.
Just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
This is taken at the 23. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1.
Look, he on some cheating shit. This nigga right here trying to cheat.
Yard return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Sanders has
This
it over the middle.
right here, y'all see that shit?
Emmanuel Sanders. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, 77 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Carolina getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They give it to Anderson, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Newton. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Newton on 3rd down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. It'll be a 3-yard gain.
Whoa, that's crazy.
It'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses It's understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They snap it to Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's brought down after a good game. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Set. Set, ready? Watch one, watch one.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton taking it in. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So the Broncos coming out now.
Let's go, let's go. Roger, Roger, Roger.
On first and 10, Keenum. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Two-minute drill.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10.
We're set. 180. Gun.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
We're set. Come on. Hey.
On second down, here's Newton. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some space here. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Newton will bring him up first and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Hey.
Newton on first down. Caught left side by Funchess. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They give him a gain of 38. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless. 2
big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, Newton. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
It's my goal line play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Hey, hey, 180.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here.
I'm trying to figure
as
out.
they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
180.
Here is Anderson on 3rd and goal. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, nigga, I'm going for it. We're going to have to start right
The
there.
offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
Set. 180. Hey, hey. That's rock now.
And he
No
didn't
way.
get there. Knocked backwards to the
Straight.
2-yard
Go straight,
line.
Cam. Go
They're
straight.
turned away
Go
on
straight.
4th and
I can't.
goal. And the Bronco defense comes up big. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you gotta
Get the
figure,
fuck out of here,
if something
man.
goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now Keenum throwing on 2nd. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Ah, good way to make me not, because I was picking that.
Thomas,
I was
the
picking
intended
that.
receiver.
I'm nice
And
with
it's
that
third
little
down.
nigga. He's nice.
Another dangerous throw
He's
there,
nice.
partner. I mean, he's already
That
thrown
nigga's
2
nice.
interceptions here in the first
Leave
half.
them niggas
I
back
don't
there
know if you
by
want to keep
themselves.
throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Got him.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
I'm scared. Got him scared.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Back near his goal line. Here's Keenum.
Come on, man. What?
And he gets this one all the way
I
up
bet
to the
that's
24.
my fault.
The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Now Keenum looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
See, look at this plays, y'all. Look at this plays. All that.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Keenan. They set up the screen to Booker. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
20.
To throw on 2nd down. Newton looking here for Smith. And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 54 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Ready? 180. Hey, get right down.
From the pistol, they run with Anderson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I read that defense.
On 2nd down, Anderson.
Whoa, man! You too. I was
Right
going
there.
too fast. I seen you
Maybe
get
a
that
gain
block
of a
up
yard
there.
that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12.
Set. 780.
Now the Auburn alum, Artis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And Gano's kick is right through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeves. And alley to run. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Let's go. Hey, yo, let's go, let's go.
They go play action here on first down.
Ah, I tried to swat it, man. I should have tried to pick it. That shit kept me in
down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 21 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Keenum now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, Keenum. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Dontari Poe getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, Keenum. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On is the punter King to send it away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. Cam's going to run the option right. And a pitch to Anderson. He's got room to run past the 20. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. A big-time run there by Anderson. 54 yards on the ground. He had been held in check.
I don't know why I couldn't run. Why the niggas was slowing down, man? Why my niggas slow down?
Tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And
to give this time to the tailback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, fellas.
Looking to throw on second down. Newton.
Ah!
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first, this one from 38.
God.
And Godot's kick is right through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position. But it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And coming out now, the Broncos. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Flush to his right, and he slides to avoid the hit. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Let's go, let's go.
A second down carry for Booker. Dances by him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Hey. 20.
And they'll go ground game here with a tackle.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! That was
It's picked
crazy!
up by the Broncos.
Yo,
And
you
they
see
have
that shit?
possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them pass it, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him.
No, that was my fault, y'all. That was my fault. Why that shit on there, man? Make sure you take that shit off, my man. Damn. That's gonna be fucking
in the
me up
final
on
minute,
defense.
and the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And now a critical extra point attempt here. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now Newton.
Ah, nigga, I'm nice, man. I should have threw it deep on his
catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Hey. Check 26, check 26.
Newton. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Hey, 180.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Screen play, Anderson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Now it's Newton.
Cheating, man. Why couldn't I pass the fucking ball, man?
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Why couldn't I pass the fucking ball?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. That 2nd down run a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the 2nd one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first
that nigga took off.
Receiver, get out of bounds,
that nigga took off like fuck it.
Things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Two, 33. I thought pick. No touchdown, no interception, man. 10-13. That's crazy. How many niggas touch the ball?
Club in these dirty vans, clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them. How to make it in America? Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vannas. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done dared every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just wanna make enough to pay dividends. Then invest in black businesses. They teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Mama watching television, telling me avoid the system. Hoping I ain't lose religion, texting prayer hands, hope the message sending know I've been blessed, I've been seeing prophets, mustard yellow shirts, louder than the broccoli, dancing in my chucks, feeling out of body, safe to say the man got me Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? All in my system, been the one I'm kissing. One might extensions that'll look like expeditions on. Man, it's too loud. Hit me in your city, cause when I start spitting too much drive, need some power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Mama, dirty the roads that I've traveled, but I'm on my way. Mama, trust all the steps on my journey, 'cause I'll be okay. I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could've had a president. Guess that I would rather be the man. Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm proud to get it, but I still mean it. They've been trying to school me, but I've been a genius. Patty looking more like home since I made moves. Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now?
Thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Beat them a bite, now lacing no beamer. I'm buying no gun, I'm driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and the way I've been made it, the is mad. Man in that bag, cause I'm all in my bag. I ain't holding around, just a little Merlin, out the cutie. Now I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to for a doubt, she don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and some lane, asked for a burger, watch in the front seat of the fouled out J. We living so wild like Nas. When she was on in case we was on roll like tires. Where we gon' that? I'm in my bag like I'm in my bag, Mike. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the be one of the all in the same. Broke at the end of the month, flow Joe, kill mo, run it up, keep clean. Never let them touch, fits like temper tantrums. Girl, come back that up, all in the club, and bring all your girlfriends. Girl hopping up about a Pearl 6, Louis speed bag glued to her wrist. She was getting paid, she ain't think a thing, but she was thinking slay. We blade thicker than a snigger bag. Talking about she don't come with no baggage. Y'all in her bag, I probably should. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. This will be taken in at the 1. And now running right through it. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Awesome. Here we go, 46.
A first down throw for Prescott. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's second down. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time, and now it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. He's going to wind up and air it out. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Cam's going to run the option right. They run it again with Anderson. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On 1st and 10, Newton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back to tell his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
180.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Should have kept it, baby. Keep it, Cam.
Going down back at the 28. Losing 6 yards there to bring up 4th.
God, I got King. Damn.
4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Gano's kick is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get in.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he's brought down after a good gain. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Damn, go get him, fella.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
They keep on the ground.
Over pursue, man. Over pursue. Over pursue.
For a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
I ran right by the motherfucker.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Again, Anderson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Now Newton on first down. He dumps it off to Artis Payne. Fancy footwork at the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. First down. Here's the run with Anderson.
That was an offside, man.
Losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They don't
I
need
ain't
to
trying
run
to hear
another
that
play
shit,
here
man.
before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte
I'm kicking
after
you.
this.
You up. I ain't up. You winning. So I ain't kicking yet.
Now a handoff here to his
Come
running
on,
back.
man.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll run again here with Artis Payne.
Oh, no, I ain't want to hold it.
37-yard line.
Cam was out.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And Godot's kick is right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Bearing it out for Hearns. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Mike Adams. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
That ain't the fucking play, man.
It may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. To throw on second down is Newton. It's complete. Artis Payne. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hey, hey. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. We own them.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Do that shit, man. Do that shit.
Take him down for the sack. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2.
Yo, why the fuck it go the other way? Oh my gosh, this fucking game, man.
Outcome the
Oh
Panthers.
my
They'll have
God.
the first on
I ain't
offense
pressed
in the 3rd
shit.
quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game.
I
What's
ain't
the
pressed
tonality
shit.
of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's Newton now on second down.
Yo, man, got that fat ass linebacker, that lineman out there, man.
DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 3rd and long, it's Newton.
Look at that shit, man. What the fuck?
Throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Oh,
We're into the
man.
second half now, and this is an offense that continues to
Oh,
struggle
you
to
on
sustain
some
a
shit
drive.
over there,
Looks like
buddy.
they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Yeah, well, I know.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now Austin. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the
Oh, you want some shit over there, man. I see what you doing, buddy. That shit keep pausing like that.
More of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Third and long for Prescott. He's going to sling this.
No, you on some shit, dog. Yo! You see that shit, man? He stopped. He ain't even covering, man.
A big play here for Dallas. 66 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Watch these niggas pause. See, look, he's standing right up. My niggas standing right up, man.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Why my niggas standing up, man?
Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Prescott now on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense.
Right
linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Right
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
Come on, man.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there.
Which one I come hard like
on
that?
The play, it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
To throw on 3rd down, Newton buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st.
Here we go. Hey, set. 180.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. That one goes for 36 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
They go play action here on 1st down. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the fourth. Gano the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Gano out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. They'll give to Elliott. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Let's go. Let's finish now. Then we're going to 53.
Again, it's Elliott.
That was the most bullshittest one right there, man.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll look to throw. And he's got it to Burns. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
I gotta get out there.
Let's go. Get out. Everyone come forward. Go down. Here we go, 47. 41's the whip.
Now Elliott.
Come on, man. No way, man.
Shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Awesome. Here we go, 46.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Awesome. Here we go, 47.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining.
Yo, why my men shift? Everybody shift.
And he'll be taken down here.
Everybody shift.
1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Gun.
Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis.
It's over, man.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game.
Same
that
fucking
was an
play.
Absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says,
yeah, we was waiting for that shit.
Watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.